Good evening, Amanda here for day 2 of our 4-day energy reset. What a lovely evening! It's horrible! Never mind, we're here. So, this is day 2, and tonight it's all about finding that little sparkle that's within yourself. This little sparkle that I'm talking about, it's been there and is still there within inside you. You just need to relight it. It doesn't ever go away. It's just that the things happen to you in life and your light starts to dim. And over the years I realised that this was happening to me. So I decided to go on a quest to find the light again, and I feel like I found it. Not every day, don't get me wrong. So anyway, yesterday, I just want to go over the recap what we did yesterday. And also, if you don't find this video or you want to re-watch a part of it or something like that, you can always go onto my YouTube channel. I don't think you're supposed to say YouTube, but because it's uploaded on there and it will stay on there forever. And there's all sorts of other things on there that you can listen to too. So yeah, you can find me on there. So yesterday we talked about grounding and the importance of grounding. It's really, really important that you ground yourself in the morning and in the evening, and even in the afternoon if you feel that your mind is going elsewhere, you can't think straight, you can't focus. If you need to focus on something and you find that you're struggling to do that, just ground yourself. And it's all about connecting. All you have to do is put your hand on your heart and on your belly, or anywhere on your body. Just take a really big deep breath, close your eyes to shut out the world around you, and come back in to your own energy. So no matter what is going on in the world around you, ground yourself, protect your energy. If you do it every day and get into as much as you brush your teeth every day, twice a day, grounding is just as important. So really have a go at doing it. It's really good. Then we talked about Qigong, because yoga doesn't suit me anymore. That's another story. Anyway, so Qigong is really good because you get pent up energy and stuck energy within your body. And by doing things like Tai Chi, yoga, Qigong, it moves the energy around your body, because you do certain positions which actually move the energy. And once you really get into doing it, it's really, really good. So now I get up an hour earlier than I should do, just because I want to connect to my own energy. And it's really important that I do that and to shift energy. So yesterday I told you about the lion's breath and the Qigong movements that I showed you yesterday. And then we did the meditation. Now the meditation about just touching parts of your body with your intention. If you do that, you can actually, if you go and download the workbook, it's written down in there for you. But I did say yesterday, if you record your own voice, your brain will automatically start to listen. It's really good to do that. So have a go at doing that if you want to. And then the quiz. If any of you did do the quiz, I'd love to know your scores. And again, if you want to talk about your scores or whatever, I can sort of steer you in the right direction of what you should be doing in your life, depending on which one you scored in. So yeah, and I don't mind talking about that at all, because if I can help as many people as I can, through putting myself out into the big wide world, then that's what I'm going to do. It's my quest to get everybody to connect to their own energy, because it's the best thing that ever happened to me, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, so that's all done. So then we talked about meditation, which because I'm a Reiki Master teacher and we have retreats, the things that I'm teaching you here is only for an hour. So it's quite hard to get everything crammed into the hour, but I'm doing my best. But if you ever go on one of the retreats, it's so much better. Anyway, let's get on with today. So just turn my little board around so I won't get lost. So today, I've done that bit. Today's all about that sparkle, that little sparkle that is within yourself, that over time gets dimmed. So we're going to see if we can find that. So first of all, we're going to talk about energy in other people's bodies. Okay, it's like I think yesterday we spoke about people's moods and people's headaches and things like that. When you've got other people's energy on your body, it can cause headaches. It can cause aches and pains in your body. I'm not kidding you, this stuff really is. It really does work. You can carry people on your shoulders. You just need to learn that, is this my energy that I'm carrying, or is it someone else's? Because you could be carrying somebody else's mood. How can I help you to understand this? So you can, if, say, your partner comes home from work and they've had a really not a good day at all, and as they walk in the door, you can feel their mood within the room. They haven't even actually said anything to you. This is just a for instance. And your energy, you look and you think, oh no. And then, anyway, if you had an argument, so you've got two people having an argument in a house. I don't think I can do it on my board. No. What happens in that argument, anything that comes out of your mouth is a vibration. Okay, it's an energy. It's, as soon as you open your mouth and push the words out, it's like a vibration that comes out. Now what happens is, if you imagine a room full of smoke, like cigarette smoke or something like that, even when you have left the room, the smoke will always stay within the room, stays in around the middle of the room. This is the same with energy vibration that come out of your mouth. So if you're shouting and screaming at each other, this energy will stay in the room for up to 2 days. Okay, so that's why it's good for you to sage your house, sage the room after an argument, or you can just get a joss stick and light it, open the windows so the argument can leave. But what happens if you don't? Over time you are walking backwards and forwards in this argument, and it can cause headaches without you even realising. It can cause massive harm to your body, which is no good for your vibration within your body, because you have to keep your vibration strong. And don't forget, everything is energy, everything is vibration. It's like dust on your shoes. You know, you can sort of carry that dust around with you, but that's somebody else's energy, and it's on your shoulders or on your back, on your head. It's all over. So what you can do is, we're going to do a little exercise, because you know I love an exercise. So what you can do, just to bring yourself into the moment, you can shake it all off. Just shake your body, shake your head, everything. And then what you do is, if you feel that you're not yourself, well, you can actually ask yourself whether you're in somebody else's energy, and your body will tell you. Once you start to listen, sometimes I've been with people and their energy is on me, and I can feel this energy. Because I work a lot with energy, I understand that I need to shift that energy, because it's no good having that energy on you. So you're shaking and you're just connecting to yourself, taking a deep breath, just shaking the whole body, keeping your feet flat on the floor, and just keep shaking. And after about 2 or 3 minutes, because you're shaking up the energy within your body, you can start to brush the energy off through the whole of your body. Go over your hair, down your neck, around your torso. Where before we were sealing, now you're brushing. So if somebody's had a go at you or they've made you angry, you literally just brush it and flick it off. Okay, and then just keep doing that, and then keep shaking, and you will begin to feel that your sparkle is coming back. And the more you do this work, the more you look after your energy, the better it is for you. So it's really worth doing it. And carrying other people's energies, as I say, can give you headaches and do all sorts of things. Yeah, so that's that. Now, on the day 2, in your little book, you have got how to clear it all off, because I've given you way too much. I got told off by my business lady that helps me with my business. She said I've got way too much in there, so make the most of this book, because the next one won't be so full of it. And it tells you how to inhale, flick off the energy, brushing your energy down. Once you learn to connect yourself, I know instantly when I'm disconnected from my body. I know instantly. And I just sit and breathe just for a couple of minutes, come back in your body, and it's really good for you. So I just, for the next sort of 24 hours, say, just take note of your body and listen to your body, because your body is always telling you something. Your body will tell you when you're thirsty. These are things that you will know automatically. Your body will tell you when you're thirsty, when you are tired, when you are excited, when you need to go to the toilet. These are things that automatically you will know. But your body will tell you amazing things if you can learn to listen to it. It will actually tell you about up to a week before that you could be having a heart attack or something like that. If you listen to your body, it will tell you, which I learned all about this because obviously I had the heart attack, but all good now. But also, if you feel pains in your chest, if you cough, keep coughing quite constantly. That's another good way of keeping yourself fit. And obviously go to hospital, don't just sit there and keep coughing, but you have to go to hospital because apparently it's really good for your chest. But obviously I'm not a doctor, you have to sort that out for yourself. So over the next sort of week, if you can do it after work, it's good if you clear your energy in the morning, because then you go out to work. And then when you come in, you clear your energy again for your home, because your home is really important. Your home is a part of you. So for the next 24 hours, Just notice the mood changes and quickly ask yourself, is this my energy or is this someone else's? And you will begin to hear that it could be somebody else's energies that you're carrying. And it's a good thing to get to not have that on you, obviously. A good way to lift yourself, if you find yourself low, in a low mood, I have lots of different things that I can do to bring my mood up. It's like I have a certain playlist on my phone that when I'm feeling really low, I open up that playlist and instantly my body hears this music and my body wants to dance. So if you feel you want to dance the energy out. It's really important that you do these things. And also you can brush the energy off as you're dancing, but don't put sad music on. The worst thing you can do if you're feeling low is to put sad music on. It's terrible, so don't do that to yourself for goodness sake. But you can recover faster from stressful situations, like other people's moods will affect you. If you've had if I don't know, you're out for instance, say your boss at work has told you off, or you're getting a bit of a ticking off from someone, but you can't sort of say exactly how you want to say, which you should be able to, really, by the way. But sometimes in some situations it's better to just keep stum. But you've got to remember, you don't carry that argument home. And that's what I teach a lot of people, is how to do that and how to get rid of it, because I can see if they're carrying other people's energy when I connect to their energy. So yeah, for the next 24 hours, have a little go. See and think to yourself, what situations can I keep myself from going back to? It's like, if you know that you are going to somebody's house, can be a friend, but you know that when you leave their house that you feel depleted. This doesn't mean that you don't like them. It might mean that your time together as a friend isn't over, but you move on from each other. You evolve is a good word, but it doesn't mean you don't like them. It just means that for now you need to be in other parts of your life. People come into your life, they say, for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So if people, and another thing, if someone wants to go or wants to leave, holding them back, holding somebody back in your life, making them stay with you, is a terrible thing to do. Been in two situations I've had that. I've been on the receiving end of that, but I've also been on the needy side of that too. So it's not great, because if you can imagine, if you're trying to hold somebody back from leaving because you don't want them to leave, if you screw up your hands like that and screw them really, really, really tight, that's how you're making that person feel. Okay? You've got to let that go. Now let that go. And if they go and they don't come back, this person was not meant to be in your life. I look at life so differently now than when I was younger. So differently. And I know that, when you get older you get wiser. I get that. But there's lots of things. Would I change anything in my life? No, I wouldn't change a thing. Nothing. Because you learn. It took me a long time to learn. But it's really important that I choose to be on my own, and I'm really happy. So, But then you always get the people that go, oh, but you're on your own, you know. And I said, no, I'm quite happily on my own. So you've got the brushing off. You know how to connect to that. And the situation, if you're finding something really hard work, maybe it's time that you need to move on from that, even if it's a job. If you're in a job that you really do dislike, start looking for a new job, because your soul won't keep you there for very long, and if it gets, the universe will just make it harder and harder for you to be there. Have you ever had one of those situations where you're in something and you're doing it and you're thinking, I really don't want to do this anymore? And when that happens, that's when it's time to shift. And no matter how old you are, you can still do it. Sometimes it's a bit of an upheaval, but you know, it's worth doing it, I think. I'll let you know. So anyway, when you wake up in the morning, if you do all the things that I'm helping you to do, or I'm telling you, they're things that I have done in my life that have really changed my life and really helped me. And I've done so many things, but I am trying to give you some things and tips of how to connect to your energy and how to make your life, because you can be, do and have anything you want in your life. If you want that big, fast, flash car, you can have it. But you have to be in the right frame of mind to manifest it, and you have to believe it. I'm going to talk about a little bit woo now. So, you know, take some of the things that you hear me say. It's not for everybody, and I get that. This whole universal or spirituality that I'm talking about, it's like a whole new way of life. A whole new way of life. And when I talk about spirituality, you can call it godly if you want to. You don't have to. I studied lots and lots of different religions, and to be honest with you, they all came down to the same thing. It's what you believe. It's how it makes you feel. So if you want to say the word God, use the word God. If you want to use the word universe, use the word universe. But all spirituality all comes down to the same thing. All about how you feel. Okay? Now in spirituality, with the stuff that I'm learning and everything at the moment, it's a whole new way of life. Like proper whole new way of life. I mean, I'm 60 in January, and I had no idea how vast this universal law thing is. It's fantastic. But there's a whole new way of speaking. You have to reprogram your mind to use words that don't really exist anymore. And you have to take words out and place them with new words. I have got a really good PDF. If you would like it, you can message me and I will send it to you all free, because I think the more people that can learn this stuff, it's like the word should. Should, would, could. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. These are all words that are needy, that aren't, you have to be really, really powerful in the moment. It's like if you're manifesting something, you can say something like, you've got to command it, not, I could go there. That's really, you're not actually going to do it. I think I'm going off on a tangent there, but there are lots and lots of words, and what I've done is I've put a PDF together, and they're words that you've got to take out of your vocabulary and words for you to use. And once you start doing that, it's like playing a little game with the universe. I play games all the time. My one time was, I said to the universe, I want you to show me a sign that only I would know that it's you. and then I asked for 3 flying pigs. Well, I'm not lying here because I don't lie anyway. So 3 flying pigs. So, and then I forgot about it. That afternoon, I went into the petrol station, and there was a massive billboard, and on that billboard was 3, maybe 4, I can't remember, flying pigs. Now, what was the chances of that? And for the people that have just said, yeah, all right, I don't believe that, you're the people that if you do not believe in magic, you will never find it. Okay? I found the magic. I'm still learning and practicing and playing with it. Trust me, you know, I have to learn every day, and I do learn every day. But when you learn something and you get it, the penny drops, it's a wonderful feeling. You should have a go. And it's all about connecting to self. So in the back of the end of day 2 in your little book, we've got, if you wake up 5 to 7 minutes earlier in the morning, so I'm not saying because I get out of bed an hour earlier, because I really enjoy doing it, but I started off with 10 minutes and now it's an hour, because I find that if I'm giving myself the first hour in the day, it's so much better for you. To bring your body into flow, so you just shake your arms and your legs, release the stagnant energy, because stagnant energy stays in places. If you've got an achy shoulder here, this could actually mean that you're just holding stagnant energy. But the more you do things like Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, you will move it, but you've still got to move it out. You've got to move it out of your body before it gets even worse. So deep inhale, arms rise up over your head, example, and sweep down through the aura. So you just sort of like we did yesterday. But so that's really good for you. And then the last one, oh yeah, learn to say no. Learn to say no a lot more. So if you don't want to, I decided that I didn't want to cook roast dinner anymore on Christmas Day. I just decided 4 or 5 years ago, that's it. I've cooked a roast dinner, a Christmas dinner for 45 years. It's hard work. It's really hard work doing a proper one, you know. So I said to everybody, this is your last Christmas dinner, and I meant it. And I have not cooked one since, because I'm being true to myself. I didn't want to do it. There's no reason why you have to do things that you do not want to do. And for those of you that have just, it's very difficult, because some people are in situations that I understand you can't just walk away. But it also is a choice. Everything you do is a choice. I never realised I had a choice of the way I lived my life until it was quite late in my life. But once I realised that I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, it was a really good feeling. And even now, if people ask me to go somewhere and I think, actually, no, I don't really want to do it, I'll say no. And they now accept that, and it's okay. Well, I mean, they probably won't ask me again, but yeah, so these tools that I'm giving you are just little sort of, you know, if you want to dance, dance. Why not? Just dance as if no one is watching. Obviously it might be a bit weird in the middle of Tesco's. So what else can I tell you? When I go to bed, I either I say a prayer, you can either call it a prayer or a chant. It's up to you. If you don't like the word prayer or you don't like the word God, just take it out. It's fine. So at the end of the day, I put my hand on my heart, I close my eyes, I take a deep breath, and I call back my energy from the day. So I just call back, and so I call back any energy that has left my body elsewhere, bring it back, transmuted and cleared. I bring it home back to myself. And then take a big in breath. And you can actually feel your energy come back into you. It is really weird, but it does really work. And also, if you've got anybody else's energy in your field, you can actually say anywhere and everywhere that I am holding on to anybody else's energy. I now ask this energy to leave my body, and just take a deep breath in. And you can feel this stuff. It really works. It's wonderful. If you have, how are we doing for time? Oh, I'm speaking too quickly, I suppose. Well, I'm not, that's it. If you have any questions about anything that you feel that you want to ask, don't hesitate to ask me, because the more people that live their life consciously, the better the world will become. Conscious living is the best living. So live your life consciously, and if you need any help or you want a question that you want answered, I don't mind. If you want to ask me, you can book a call with me, or we can just have a coffee together over the internet. I know most situations, and if I don't know the question that I'm being asked, I will go off and find the answer for you, because there's lots of people that I talk to that know these answers. So today, just try and brush off your body, brush off your energy, feel your energy, put your feet on the ground, shake your body, shake your head, and do all of this. Bring yourself back into your own body. Find that sparkle within you. So what I'll do now, just to end this, I want you to put your hands on your heart, both of your hands on your heart. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your toes on the ground. And just sit in silence for a second. And breathe in and out of your hand. Remember what I told you yesterday about bringing your intention into your body. So feel your breath rising and falling within your hand. Close your eyes if you can. Obviously, if you're driving, please don't do that. And obviously, if you're driving, don't do this at all. So keep your hand on your heart. Come back into your energy. The inside of your body is the most beautiful thing. Remember that your body is a vessel. So if I said to you, who is looking out behind your eyes? It's a bit heavy, but it's your soul. And it just feels wonderful to reconnect with your energy. Slow your breathing down. If you find yourself, your mind is all over the place, your mind is scattered, come back home to yourself. There are so many things. Rather than reaching for things that are no good for your energy, all you have to do is reconnect with your energy within your body. Trust the universe. Keep your hand on your chest until you feel you've come back home to yourself. And if you feel that you need to reach out, don't hesitate to call me. Because my mission in life is to connect as many people as I can to their own energy. So right now I've come back down into my energy. Okay, so my energy is now dropped back into my body. I'm doing lives in the middle of Facebook. You know, this isn't something I ever thought that I would do. It can be a bit daunting, but when I drop down in my energy, comes back down into my body, it feels completely different. And that's what I'm trying to teach. Because once you find that sparkle within you, that's never gone away, it's always there, I'll help you find it. So tomorrow, I know that I said I'd do this for an hour, but I talk too quick, maybe. I don't know. Find that music that's within you, because it's there. It's never gone away. It's always there. Just reconnect with it. Or come along to one of my retreats, and they're wonderful. I love them, and I love doing it. I love teaching people. Well, the retreats that I do them 4 times a year. So, and it's not just about Reiki. I say we teach about Reiki, obviously, because Reiki is an energy, but there are lots of energies. I also will teach you how to connect and feel your own energy, as well as Reiki, and lots of other bits to teach you about life too. Yeah, come along, look out for when I am doing the next one. So that's it for today. When you wake up in the morning, just for this week or the next 2 or 3 days, just try it. Connect to your body. Get up 10 minutes earlier. Set the alarm clock just 10 minutes earlier. Is that really a bad thing? No, try it. It's really good. Connect before anybody else wakes up. Connect to yourself. Be within your own energy. And if you need a private session, don't hesitate to call me, and I'll help you. If you want to learn to meditate, I also do that. So that's it for today. If you need connecting or you want anything else, don't hesitate to call me. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Now tomorrow we're doing finding that quiet place within you. We'll find that tomorrow. Bring out that sparkle, dance, jump around the floor if you like. Try it. I mean, try it in a room or by yourself. It's really wonderful. They call it chakra dancing. It's really good. It shakes off everything. It's good for your energy. The more you stamp your feet and raise your vibration, the better your life will become. Anyway, that's it for today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Another day tomorrow.